أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس وإستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا.
They shall dwell in the gardens of eternity, beneath which streams flow. There they'll be adorned with bracelets of gold, will be arrayed in green garments of silk and rich brocade, and will recline on raised couches. How excellent is their reward, and how nice their resting place.
واضرب لهم مثلا الرجلين جعلنا لأحدهما جنتين من أعناب وحففناهما بنخل وجعلنا بينهما زرعا.
O Muhammad, propound a parable to them. There were two men of whom we bestowed upon one of them 2 vineyards, surrounding both of them with date palms and putting a tillage in between.
كلتا الجنتين آتت أكلها ولم تظلم منه شيئا وفجرنا خلالهما نهرا.
Both the vineyards yielded abundant produce without failure, and we caused a stream to flow in their midst.
وكان له ثمر فقال لصاحبه وهو يحاوره أنا أكثر منك مالا وأعز نفرا.
So the owner had fruit in abundance, and he said to his neighbor, while conversing with him, I have greater wealth than you, and I am stronger than you in numbers.
ودخل جنته وهو ظالم لنفسه قال ما أظن أن تبيد هذه أبدا.
Then he entered his vineyard and said, wronging himself, surely I do not believe that all this will ever perish.
وما أظن الساعة قائمة ولئن رددت إلى ربي لأجدن خيرا منها منقلبا.
Nor do I believe that the hour of resurrection will ever come to pass. And even if I am returned to my Lord, I shall find a better place than this.
قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم سواك رجلا.
While conversing with him, his neighbor exclaimed, do you deny him who created you out of dust, then out of a drop of sperm, and then fashioned you into a complete man?
لكنه الله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا.
As for myself, Allah alone is my Lord, and I associate none with my Lord in His divinity.
ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا وولدا.
When you entered your vineyard, why did you not say, whatever Allah wills shall come to pass, for there is no power save with Allah? If you find me less than yourself in wealth and children,
فعسى ربي أن يؤتيني خيرا من جنتك ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء فتصبح صعيدا زلقا.
It may well be that my Lord will give me something better than your vineyard and send a calamity upon your vineyard from the heavens, and it will be reduced to a barren waste.
أو يصبح ماؤها غورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا.
Or the water of your vineyard will be drained deep into the ground so that you will not be able to seek it out.
وأحيط بثمره فأصبح يقلب كفيه على ما أنفق فيها وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا.
Eventually, all his produce was destroyed, and he began to wring his hands in sorrow at the loss of what he had spent on it, and on seeing it fallen down upon its trellises, saying, "Would I had not associated anyone with my Lord in his divinity."
ولم تكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان منتصرا.
And there was no host beside Allah to help him, nor could he be of any help to himself.
هنالك الولاية لله الحق هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبا.
Then he knew that all power of protection rests with Allah, the True One. He is the best to reward, the best to determine the end of things.
واضرب لهم مثل الحياة الدنيا كماء أنزلناه من السماء فاختلط به نبات الأرض فأصبح هشيما تذروه الرياح وكان الله على كل شيء مقتدرا.
O Prophet, propound to them the parable of the present life. It is like the vegetation of the earth, which flourished luxuriantly when it mingled with the water that we sent down from the sky. But after that, the same vegetation turned into stubble, which the winds blew about. Allah alone has the power over all things.
المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا.
Wealth and children are an adornment of the life of the world. But the deeds of lasting righteousness are the best in the sight of your Lord in reward, and far better a source of hope.
ويوم نسير الجبال وترى الأرض بارزة وحشرناهم فلم نغادر منهم أحدا.
Bear in mind the day when we shall set the mountains in motion, and you will find the earth void and bare. On that day we shall muster all men together, leaving none of them behind.
وعرضوا على ربك صفا لقد جئتمونا كما خلقناكم أول مرة بل زعمتم أن لن نجعل لكم موعدا.
They shall be brought before your Lord, all lined up, and shall be told, Now indeed you have come before us in the manner we created you in the first instance, although you thought that we shall not appoint a tryst with us.
ووضع الكتاب فترى المجرمين مشفقين مما فيه ويقولون يا ويلتنا ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا ولا يظلم ربك أحدا.
And then the record of their deeds shall be placed before them, and you will see the guilty, full of fear for what it contains, and will say, Woe to us! What a record this is! It leaves nothing big or small, but encompasses it. They will find their deeds confronting them. Your Lord wrongs no one.
وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ كَانَ مِنَ الْجِنِّ فَفَسَقَ عَنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّهِ أَفَتَتَّخِذُونَهُ وَذُرِّيَّتَهُ أَوْلِيَاءَ مِنْ دُونِي وَهُمْ لَكُمْ عَدُوٌّ بِئْسَ لِلظَّالِمِينَ بَدَلًا.
And recall when we said to the angels, Prostrate yourselves before Adam. All of them fell prostrate except Iblis. He was of the jinn, and so disobeyed the command of his Lord. Will you then take him and his progeny as your guardians rather than me, although they are your open enemies? What an evil substitute are these wrongdoers taking!
ما أشهدتهم خلق السماوات والأرض ولا خلق أنفسهم وما كنت متخذ المضلين عضدا.
I did not call them to witness the creation of the heavens and the earth, nor in their own creation. I do not seek the aid of those who lead people astray.
ويوم يقول نادوا شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم وجعلنا بينهم موبقا.
What will such people do on the day when the Lord will say, Now call upon all those whom you believe to be my partners. Thereupon they will call upon them, but they will not respond to their call, and we shall make them a common pit of doom.
وَرَأَى الْمُجْرِمُونَ النَّارَ فَظَنُّوا أَنَّهُمْ مُوَاقِعُوهَا وَلَمْ يَجِدُوا عَنْهَا مَصْرِفًا.
And the guilty shall behold the fire, and know that they are bound to fall into it, and will find no escape from it.
وَلَقَدْ صَرَّفْنَا فِي هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ لِلنَّاسِ مِنْ كُلِّ مَثَلٍ وَكَانَ الْإِنسَانُ أَكْثَرَ شَيْءٍ جَدَلًا.
And surely we have explained matters to people in the Quran in diverse ways, using all manner of parables. But man is exceedingly contentious.
وَمَا مَنَعَ النَّاسَ أَن يُؤْمِنُوا إِذْ جَاءَهُمُ الْهُدَى وَيَسْتَغْفِرُوا رَبَّهُمْ إِلَّا تأتيهم سنة الأولين أو يأتيهم العذاب قبلا.
What is it that prevented mankind from believing when the guidance came to them and from asking forgiveness of their Lord, except that they would like to be treated as the nations of yore, or that they would like to see the scourge come upon them face to face.
وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين ويجادل الذين كفروا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق واتخذوا آياتي وما أنذروا هزوا.
We raise messengers only to give good news and to warn, but the unbelievers resort to falsehood in order to rebut the truth with it and scoff at my revelations and my warnings.
ومن أظلم ممن ذكر بآيات ربه فأعرض عنها ونسي ما قدمت يداه إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوه وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا إذا أبدا.
Who is more wicked than the man who, when he is reminded by the revelations of his Lord, turns away from them and forgets the consequence of the deeds wrought by his own hands? We have laid veils over their hearts, lest they understand the message of the Quran, and we have caused heaviness in their ears. Call them as you may to the right path, they will not be ever guided aright.
وربك الغفور ذو الرحمة لو يؤاخذهم بما كسبوا لعجل لهم العذاب بل لهم موعد لن يجدوا من دونه موئلا.
Your Lord is all forgiving, full of mercy. Had he wished to take them to task for their doings, he would have hastened in sending his scourge upon them. But he has set for them a time limit, which they cannot evade.
وتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا وجعلنا لمهلكهم موعدا.
All the townships afflicted with scourge are before your eyes. When they committed wrong, we destroyed them. For the destruction of each, we had set a definite term.
وإذ قال موسى لفتاه لا أبرح حتى أبلغ مجمع البحرين أو أمضي حقبا.
And recount to them the story of Moses, when Moses said to his servant, I will journey on until I reach the point where the two rivers meet, though I may march on for ages.